easier for us to get in on them and look at them. So we're just gonna keep slowly working, and hopefully that wind won't kill us. What do you think? Keep going. Keep working your way up there. We're looking for mature bulls, 7, 8, and even 9-year-old bulls, and hunt those because they're great bulls, and let some of these younger bulls grow up. 74 yards. Isn't that crazy? This is cool stuff. I have no idea we're here. What a phenomenal place. They're really trying to do some great things with their elk. They've got the populations here, and now they're trying to manage this and grow bigger, mature bulls. And the whole idea of these hunts is to come in and, you know, have a great time, look at a lot of bulls, but we're trying to harvest the biggest, oldest, mature bulls. Oh, there he goes. Yep. I think let's just keep working our way back the other way. I think this might be the place we'll come back to in the morning. So we've worked our way in, looked out there a couple times, and there are, I don't know how many tons of elk, and they're just screaming, and they're moving up to go up into the timber to bed, and so we're trying to work our way in. We just saw one bull that was pretty good, and so I'd like to get a look at him, but we got to work our way into that park. You know, I grew up in Utah and grew up hunting. I have a love for the outdoors in general, and I just love to hunt. There's something about you and the animals and the respect you have, and trying to get close and really understanding and trying to figure them out. You got 3 bulls in there. There's a little road that goes up right here. It's just great. It's great to be out here, and yeah, you want to have success and you want to harvest animals, but really it's all about being out here, and especially elk hunting. I mean, when these elk are bugling, I don't care what anybody says, that's the best high you could ever have, and it's really a cool deal. This would be a cool spot to be in first light. That cow went to Godderidge. We'd have probably got to see that big one. Yeah. See, it sounds like down in there. That's cool. We're not too far around. Let's get back around where the buggy's at and see. Browning and the Rocky Mountain Elk Foundation are almost synonymous. We started working together as the Rocky Mountain Elk Foundation started, and we've been strong partners, and the whole idea behind RMEF, and I think what we're trying to do at Browning is be able to provide opportunities, protect the habitat, enhance the species, and give everybody an opportunity to be able to experience what we're experiencing now and well into the future. It's our focus and it's our responsibility. We're proud of our relationship with RMEF. We're early for the evening hunt, but we wanted to work in and and see if we could hear any bulls bugling, and we heard a bunch in here. This bull's still laying down. It's early enough. In fact, he's kind of half asleep. We've got one that we know's moving in here because we've heard him bugle a couple times, and this is the bull we want to get in on. If we can get around this sleeping beauty. There he is. He's right on the edge. He's right on the edge over here. Keep going. It's got cows in there. Cows. I can see cows. Shoot. You ought to be pushing them out. They ought to be coming out to this clearing over here. Over here? Yeah. Should we go this way? I think so. This way? Yeah, I think we need to get up a little higher over here. There's another bull down there somewhere. There's another cow way. There he is. There's another bull. Look at that. There's a bigger bull right there. Oh, you'll run that guy off of there. That's a better bull, but he's not. He's not what we're looking for. Gonna be a heck of a bull. Yeah. I think there's another bull further down. There he is.
This is elk country. Elk country at its finest. This incredible, pristine piece of property in northern New Mexico is managed to the hilt, almost to an unrealistic level. But as elk hunters, as lovers of the land and the animals we pursue, this is the type of place that runs wild in our dreams.
You know, we're about 10 minutes from this thing being over, and it didn't work out as far as a harvest, but you know what? It's not a letdown. If you know you've given it your best. We didn't find the animal we wanted, but think of the memories, and that's really what it's all about. That heartbeat. There's a small one coming out.
As an employee of Browning, one thing that every employee understands is what the passion for the sport is and what we try to deliver to our consumers. We comment all the time that we're trying to deliver experience and heartbeats to our consumers, and there's no better way to understand what that's about than to get outside yourself, which is why everybody got in the business and tries to work in the hunting industry, is because of that passion. Kind of loop around and down. Is that what we're going to do?
Yeah, just kind of go straight that way. We'll kind of go through. There's some little small clearings, a lot of thick stuff, and we'll just work our way down to the bottom.
Okay.
Maybe get into something that thick stuff.
One of the greatest things about being a hunter is being able to chase elk in high mountain timber. On this hunt, we're about at 10,000 feet. The leaves are changing with bulls bugling literally 360 degrees around you is almost second to none, and something you'll never forget.
We've been covered up in elk from the minute we started this morning. It's just about finding the right bull. We just gotta get the setup right, and we'll be in the money here. It'll be good.
This segment brought to you by Mountain Ops Energy and Nutrition. Conquer your unknown. This Bugle Minute is sponsored by Sitka, turning clothing into gear. How do we truly ensure a future for elk, other wildlife, their habitat, and our hunting heritage? Well, we know habitat, food, water, cover, and space are critical, and with over 6.6 million acres conserved or enhanced, RMEF is doing great work in that area. But perhaps just as important is passing on our hunting heritage. Simply, without hunting, wildlife as we know it does not exist in North America. Hunters are the true conservationists in this country. From excise taxes on equipment and license fees for paying for management agencies and conservation activities to hunting's role in balancing wildlife population, hunting is the foundation of wildlife management in North America. Hunting is conservation. To learn more about RMEF and why hunting is conservation, go to rmef.org.
Man, we had some beautiful mornings, no wind. And
I know. It's just a matter of finding the right one.
yeah, it's not really about the score. It's mostly about finding the bull you like too, right?
Exactly. Yes, sir.
But you got to make sure it's big and mature and
Get the age on it.
yeah, the age is the main thing. You don't want to kill off all the younger bulls. You want to let them get to maturity. We've seen some amazing bulls on this trip. We just haven't seen the bull we're looking for. You know, a lot of people get caught up on the scoring of bulls, but that's not really what it's about. They set a minimum to make sure the bulls reach maturity level. But I think for me, the best way that we look at it is you're looking for a special animal and the animal that's right for you. So proper management really relates to making sure that the bull is the proper age and proper maturity level, but really doesn't have anything to do with score. The experience is really what it's all about. And when you find that bull that's for you, you'll know it. Oh, I see him right here. Wow. I thought that was his back for a second. It's just incredible to be in here with the timber with the elk and have them bugling like this. I mean, they're literally all around us. Within 60 yards, we probably have 6 or 7 bulls just going crazy. The trick is just finding a way to get a look at them and get on them. As the son of a hunter, which is what gave me the passion for this activity and this sport, I have a need to pass that on to my sons.
I think we're clear now.
The partnership between the Rocky Mountain Elk Foundation and Browning is critical to this success, and that's why Browning is proud to be a partner to help sustain lands like this and habitat like this for future generations of hunters.
Look at this one. Look how he's posturing.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, look at that.
That's awesome right there.
He's about to chase that cow. Yeah, he's a cool bull. Well, the amount of elk we saw today was, again, just a ton of bulls, but just not the right one quite yet. Had a great day. Looking forward to tomorrow.
Yes, sir. Let's get it done tomorrow.
Okay. Well, this weather changed a little bit, so we've got rain today. But the bulls are still bugling. We walked right into this gap, and we could see 3 or 4 elk and a bunch of bugles in the timber.
They're gonna do it. did get a morning at least. Let's see what else is in here.
All right, let's make a move time.
Look at those thirds. We might be shooting this bull. We might be shooting this bull.
We saw this bull the other day, but just going through the trees, and he looked good. But it's exciting because he's just out here feeding in the open. I don't know if the rain brought him out, but he's been pretty reclusive, so.
For me, my favorite thing about hunting, and I realized it from the moment I started, is it's always like a personal test.
There's just so many cows. And where we're at, it's hard to get an opening without disturbing those cows and blowing them out of here.
The experience and the emotions that you get when you're out in the field are unlike any you can experience anywhere else. And so there's obviously a primitive nature to it that appeals to something deep inside of most hunters. And so, you know, whether it's sneaking on a big bull or trying to quietly move in on the dark on a big mule deer, there's really nothing that compares to those crisp fall mornings and trying to outsmart something that's that wild. And for me, that's really what it's all about.
It's a little bit hazy, but we were trying to get on a bull. The herd bull came up from the bottom, chased those other two satellite bulls off. It was a pretty neat display. We're really close to him. He's just not quite mature enough for us to take him, but pretty cool morning. We've seen some great animals, and weather's been fantastic for a fall hunt. They're slow. And as hot as this was this morning, it seems dead right now.
Exactly.
Well, we had a great week. Tons of bulls. We were surrounded literally every day, had some great encounters. It just didn't find the right one.
One of the coolest things for any elk hunter that almost is indescribable is that feeling you get with close encounters on big bulls. And whether you decide that they're shooter bulls or not, you always remember those circumstances that you were in when a big bull comes bugling up your back or around your side.
Sometimes it's about not making the choice to take the shot. And even though we didn't see a shooter bull here on this hunt, we still had a great time, and it's about the experience. That's what it's all about.